All right, today is Sunday. Shoot, September something. Freaking don't know. Can't even look at it on my phone. But for those of you who know that I went through the rapid detox, I'm still sweating kind of bad. My eyesight and stuff's still sensitive. I'm still kind of like dumb to stuff, but I mean, I haven't been to the clinic in 2 weeks and some days now, I think it is. Like I said, I'll give a for sure update on what it is, but I mean, I feel great though. I mean, no cravings for the stuff, for anything. It's just great. I mean, there's no way I would have been able to do this on my own if it wasn't for ARD. I mean, there's just no way. 100 milligrams for 11 years, methadone. And I see some people's videos where they're switching from methadone to Suboxone. Methadone and Suboxone are the same freaking thing, man. It's just another government-controlled freaking drug that they want to push on you. They don't want us to get clean. Just like I have insurance, and it wouldn't cover the rapid detox, but yet it will cover the medication part. Like the Vivitrol shot, it covers. So it's all about money, you know, when it comes down to it. And since ARD does get you clean to where you don't need the freaking drugs anymore, as far as the opiates or the kratom and yes, kratom is in that motherfucking category. It's even in, if you look up ARD, it's even in the title. So, I mean, us addicts, we can get addicted to freaking anything. I mean, you got people that, what was it? I heard someone say, well, yeah, I drink a lot, but, you know, at least I'm not addicted to heroin. Well, motherfucker, you're an alcoholic. What difference does it make? Just your voice is alcoholic. You know what I mean? Or the other good one is, well, you can buy alcohol at the corner store or cigarettes. Again, that's a fucking government thing. You can die going through withdrawals off alcohol, but they don't tell you that shit. You know, they just, like I said, I got so much more opinionated shit now on that whole freaking side of stuff. But, and you know, and personally, if a person hasn't been through the withdrawals and know what it actually feels like, shut the fuck up, man, because you ain't got no right to speak on shit. Motherfucker, it's tough. Watch some of these videos. These people are not playing games with their, I mean, they're not. What you see is they're being honest about this shit. This shit, oh, it's not like, yeah, motherfucker, it's like the flu on the steroids. So it's horrible. The withdrawals, and your body goes through some shit. And I always just get a kick out of these people that never, or they'll say, oh, I know how you feel. Motherfucker, you don't know how it feels at, you know, sitting in the bathroom with a gun and pressed up in your freaking mouth when you're freaking biting down on the sight, wondering, do I got the balls to pull the trigger? You know, unless you've been there, you know, you've been down them roads, you know, just get educated on this shit. You know, understand that, you know, we all have a story. All us addicts just didn't become addicted just because we decided, or we had no self-control, or just because we decided that, you know, I'm bored. Let's get it. No, it's not like that. You know, we all have, you know, some of us have issues. Some of us have problems. You know, not everybody's life is as good as some people think it is. You know, and some people are, I mean, nowadays, it's so sad to see these, you know, these young kids. You know, I've been messing with opiates for, oh boy, it's probably been 30 years, I bet. Well, maybe not necessarily 30 years, but I bet you it's probably been at least 24 years. You know, somewhere around there. I've played the whole thing where you know, you just don't, I was young and dumb. And the thing was, the whole thing I got started on it, I had a buddy that I had some Vicodin or something for something or another. I forget what it was. It was either a tooth or something. I forget what it was that got me, but he's like, hey, have you ever took 2 of those and then drink a beer on them? Well, you don't tell a freaking, not that he knew I would become, I mean, I can't blame him anyways, but that feeling, I mean, I was hooked. It was like basically within a couple times I was hooked. And then dealing with that shit over the years before I went to prison. And then, of course, being in prison, I even messed around. Because those of you know, you can get just about anything you want in prison. And when you're an addict, you're going to get, you're going to find out, who you can get what from. Matter of fact, I had one of my good boys that I became pretty close with in there. He was getting an OxyContin by like the hundreds, if not, 200-300 at a time coming in. And I remember I didn't take nothing for like 2 years, but as soon as he offered me that OxyContin, I took it. Again, me being just kind of young and dumb and ignorant. And I just remember puking my freaking guts out, remembering why did I like this, And bam, before you know it, you're freaking hooked on, you're doing stupid shit again. You're hooked back on, I have addiction issues. And I'm fully aware of that. I'm not playing no game this time. I mean, I went through Advance Rapid Detox. I've been blessed enough to give it another chance at life. And I'm going to take full advantage of this whole sobriety time, And it's not just with Advance Rapid Detox. I'm a big boy now. I'm not no kid. I understand. I have to get my therapist. I have to go to counseling. I have to talk about my issues. I get it now. Yeah, it took me I'm 43 years old, and I had to get myself kicked in the ass and get myself so down in the dumps that, I truly wanted to get clean. Truly wanted it. For me. Not for anybody else. For me. And as each day comes and goes, it's kind of like I said, it's like I've been born again, and I'm relearning everything. And I wouldn't change it. I just wish I would have found this freaking ARD place years ago, but it just wasn't my time yet. I mean, I just probably wasn't ready, I mean, everything happens in its own due time, and this is my time, And if anybody I can help or talk to, or, let them, because I am one of those guys that I've been through I still deal with addiction. Just because I went through ARD doesn't mean I've freaking had a magic wand waved over me and poof, it's all, oh, I'm done and clear. No, I understand the struggle. I know what it's like to be, not having no money, and yet you're looking to get something. Because not only was I getting methadone from the clinic, but I was also buying it on the streets, because the stuff on the streets was more potent than it was in the clinic. I mean, I was just stupid, because then I'm double taking my intake. You know what I mean? And it's, in order to comprehend and feel like, it's the detox part of it. That's the easy part. And then you have to follow up with the follow-up care as well. And if you want to actually be, to actually be successful, like I get the Vivitrol shot once a month. That's my insurance policy. And I hate needles. I kid you not. I'm a fucking girl when it comes to needles. A doctor will tell me, here, we can give you a shot and you'll feel good in a couple days, or if you don't get the shot, you'll be sick for 2 or 3 days or 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. I'm just saying, like with the flu or get a cold. Well, guess what? I ain't getting that fucking shot. And they always laugh at me because I'm full of tattoos. But this Vivitrol shot, I'm getting that motherfucker, because that's my insurance policy. Once I get that, I'm good for a month. Once I get it, I'm good for another month. You know what I mean? I'm not going to play this game with my life anymore. I'm tired of living that freaking being down and, thinking about taking your life and just having all these stupid ass negative thoughts that I always dealt with growing up over the years. And, I got family, I'm blessed. I didn't burn too many bridges, but see, I kept it from a lot of people too. I didn't, my addiction, people were just kind of oblivious to it, and I was just numb. I just worked. I mean, not only was my addiction methadone and a few other things, but with work, I worked for myself. So I was always chasing the money, and always cutting myself short just to get the money, just to get what I had to do to self-medicate. It's basically what I was doing most of the time. And I would have some ups, but I tell you what, the downs were the way down. I mean, the ups were shit. But anyways, like I said, it's been a week and Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Week and 3 days since I've been home now, I'm guessing. Week and 3, that seems like it. And so is it 2 weeks and 3 days I've been home now? Like I said, I may be telling that wrong. I'll find out the exact date. I know I got my Vivitrol shot on 9/10, and that was a Wednesday, I believe, because what they did, or no, Tuesday. Yeah, that was on a Tuesday, because they put you under through your withdrawals, but they don't, like the Wiseman Institute, they only put you under for like an hour or two. Well, Julia here in Pontiac, Michigan, she put you under, it's like a lot longer, so it's not so stressful on your body. Don't get me wrong, when you come to, you're not feeling all that great, and you went to war with your body, but it is easier on your system. She's definitely got her own way of doing it, and it works. I mean, it got the whole ARD family. They're godsend people, man. I'm telling you, you talk to them, they make you feel at home. They don't look at you like you're a piece of shit. They get it. They understand what this opiate epidemic is doing to people's lives. And you can be honest and open with them. And plus, through your intake process, even though you may have the money, if they don't feel you're right, like you're not ready to do it, they'll turn you away. I've seen them turn somebody away. And so they're not there just to take your money and run. They're there they truly feel they know what they're doing is helping people. And it's just be nice to get more people on board. I mean, they have help with financial department. They have a couple different ways to where hopefully, you would have the means to do it. It's just, once you do it, you would never regret it again. Never. As long as you follow through with the proper aftercare, and we're big boys now, we're big kids. We have to take responsibility for certain things, and the follow-up care is our responsibility for the most part. They're not going to sit there and push you into your meetings. They're not going to sit there and push you into your counselor. They'll do all they can for you, but you got to be willing to work as well. So this video is getting too long. Again, my name is Chad. I went through Advance Rapid Detox out of Pontiac, Michigan. I was on 100 milligrams methadone for about 11 years. Plus I tinkered around with other shit. I feel you guys that are out there looking for the help, wanting to feel back, get that freaking poison out of your system and start fresh. I do get it, and I do feel for you. And if there's anything I can do to help anybody out there, please just ask, man. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. The addiction life is hard on us. It's hard on any addict. And I don't give a shit what the frick you're addicted to, whether it be smoking, shopping, sex, dude, addiction's addiction. It's just everybody has their own thing and their own, like I said, we all have stories. And for those of us, that deal with that stuff on a day-to-day struggle, day-to-day, hour to hour, minute, I mean, it's tough, man. It is tough. So anyways, I'll let you guys go. I'll talk to you guys again next, or in a few hours or tomorrow or something, just depending on when I feel like making another video.